Hello and welcome to brightsdaysmtg. My name is Vyacheslav and today I tell you about my participation in 10 points old school online open and last weekend. At the first I tell you something about format, for the case that you don't know what 10 points in old school mean. 10 points, it's a balanced version of old school. You know, when game was created, the balance was built around rare cards because, nobody can find a lot of rare cards. So, of course, first edition contains Black Lotus, Shivan Dragon and many other powerful things, but Richard don't think that somebody can find all of them and put into deck. But game became popular, very popular as real, and I think in the first year of game a lot of powerful cards was restricted because people find them and find not even one copy, a lot of copies, and can use many Black Lotus in one deck. So something like restriction isn't here. In 10 points old school you have 10 points and you can put into your deck only limited number of pointed cards. So if you put into one deck Black Lotus and Mind Twist, you can also put Ancestral Recall to this deck. And if you put 5 Moxons, you can't put any card from points list. It's some type of balance. Because this was not so many just good stuff decks, like the deck. And also it's more budget friendly, I think. Format is funny and nice and popular. It's have monthly events. Now I show you my deck. As you can see, it's black and red deck, black and red disc troll. I currently show similar deck, but for regular old school formats. This one, as you can see, contains some specific cards. Of course, we have more plays because not use Mind Twist and Soul Ring, so deck contains some sinkholes, and also deck contains Combat Witches. It's an interest card and it's very fine in this format, because nobody can put all mana ramp, effective mana ramp from power 9. Many people use mana dorks like Birds of Paradise, Land of Our Elves, and Deep Shadows. And also it have a lot of aggressive strategies that use not big creatures too, and witches can kill a lot of them. Also in this deck it's very good that witch help you to use more effectively your Lightning Bolt and other burn spells. So with witch on the table you can use bolt to kill Sengir Vampire, Serra Angel, Suchi, Serendip, anything that need 4 points of damage. But teeny drawback of witches that you can't use in one deck this and some aggressive guys like Order of Heaven Hand, because when witch tap it to deal damage, you choose target, and your opponent choose 1-2, so you can deal damage to opponent creature, but opponent can deal damage to you or your creature, and your creature with power, any power but toughness 1 will die. So it's just bad idea to use Order and witches in one hand. And I have some problems with this, because I think aggressive is very important for black and red decks, and go to attack with witches to 1, not so cool. But witches helped me once, at least. Sadly, I don't see any deck with mana dork and ramp part of the event. And I see only one deck with Order of Heaven Hand, but my opponent kill witch before I can kill Order, so mostly witches was not so effective. Once I kill creature with toughness 4 by witch and bolt, but in the same case this creature was need to block, so I can go to attack with my Order, give first strike and kill creature anyway. But witch is too cool. About my result, I finish event with 3-2. But at the real it's like 1-2, because in the first round my opponent just don't come to event, it was set, and in else1 game my opponent have very unlucky hands, so I can't say this was games. But games that I lost, more interest game that I win, but just because I kill creature with toughness 4 by witch and Lightning Bolt. Games that I lost was against deck contains Search Troll 2. First one is black, red and white deck. It contains good white removal, black and red of course. and we have 3 parties. I win one, lost one, and the last one I play second. I keep City of Brass, Swamp, and Dark Ritual as mana sources, and it was a good hand. But I also have a game, but I have game plan to play City on the first turn, use removal for something, then at the second turn play him, and then ramp into something with Dark Ritual. But my opponent on the second turn play him and discard exactly Dark Ritual and Swamp. So I sit with 1 City of Brass, and in this game I don't draw any mana source. So I kill some creature with Lightning Bolt, but when my opponent plays Single Vampire, and 5 attacks and finish. Even 4 attacks and have some direct damage, I think. And second game that I lost was in the round for top 4 against blue, white, red and black deck. Looks like good stuff, yeah. It contains such trolls, good white removal, direct damage, Soul Canar, of course, and some artifacts. And Armageddon, I remember it. In this part of this game was streamed on the Twitch channel. I put link in the description of video, you can see it. And you can see all event on this Twitch channel, if you're interested. And game was really long, interesting close. On the first one, we sit on, I think, 1 life point, me and my opponent at the end, and it was 20 minutes of fight for some priority. Second game was not so interesting. Before I tell you about last one, in last one my opponent play Armageddon in the right moment, when he draw a lot of lands, play Single Vampire and kill me. And I have not enough lands to protect myself. But at the second game, it was strange situation. My opponent have Circle of Protection, red, to protect him, but City of Brass, 2 mana. And I side in Red Elemental Blast and sit with them in the hand. And my opponent play Felver Stone and then copy artifact to Felver Stone for, you know, more mana to, without pain, prevent my damage. And I don't remember because why, but I don't use my Red Elemental Blast to counter this copy artifact. And game was finished when opponent have 4 points of life, and if he have not extra mana that generated by copy artifact, I think it must be a window to play Lightning Bolt and deal damage by his own City of Brass to try to prevent some attack. Big mistake, and this mistake was cost me to skip the top 4. But event was fun anyway. After this experience I think about changes in list. Maybe I will try next time use more aggressive creatures. As I say, I have problem that I have not aggressive creatures like Order, and I don't know how witches help. Maybe I can remove these Single Vampires and Sinkholes to put Black Knights, because Black Knights don't die from Witch's ability. Or maybe I will switch some sideboard main deck to put into main deck an Order of Ebon Hand, and in the sideboard Witches. Not know how many. I think I'll try to play 3 Orders, 1 Black Knight in the main, and 3 Witches in the side to swap it, but still have 1 more creature. It's all that I want to say. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.